I like panicked hit start streaming, so
Understandable.
we're here. Fenrir ban and the Ymir ban. I highly approve of that Ymir ban. Ymir is a really powerful support right now.
Ymir is powerful,
Yeah.
especially since they are nerfing him next patch.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, his wall is crazy.
Yeah.
Get chat open on my second monitor.
I liked the little flavor text they use um when they were explaining the nerf to Ymir.
Oh, it was like Ymir is
Where
here.
Ymir is like, yeah, it was like Ymir is here, and then he's like, "What? Ymir nerf?" He's like, "No, always pick Ymir."
Now Ymir's really good right now. They are taking their. That's okay. That's a good ban. Really good tier two bans coming out from both teams. I like
Yeah.
this. The Sobek feels really good right now. I'd say those are the two of the top supports. Tsukiyomi and Fenrir are also really strong in the current meta.
hmm I like how they focus some of their support picks versus maybe more solo laner, but I they did get those early solo laner bans as well.
Yeah, I mean, so N3 is missing. I don't know if I should call them N3 or N3glected. I'm gonna call them neglected because that's what I've been
Uh,
calling them the other two games are
yeah,
past.
I would just say
Um,
neglected. It's
they
easier.
they so they still need what a support and a solo laner.
Um,
They need a
yeah,
support and a solo, and Snowflakes still need mid. Yeah,
they're yeah, that's their jungle, so we need a mid on them. I'm trying to remember mids they played.
is I'm gonna oh well
So
no
it was a
well
little
okay
while back.
you're not seeing the picks and bans anymore, but I have to open up the website because I want to look at something. I know this is they still haven't picked anything. Well, there it is, Sun Wukong and a Jing
All
Chen.
right, Jing
Alrighty.
Chen, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, we know that pick. We know that pick well.
Hey,
It's N3 to
he's
open.
got the right idea.
Open Twitch back up. Alrighty.
If we can see some good aggressive Jing plays against Kumba, I know that worked really well out for me.
I really like Jing Chen on. That's a really powerful dual lane matchup. I think
hmm
Jing Chen on her is way better than Kumba Uller.
Yeah, Kumba in general has fallen off this season. In general,
I
I'm pretty
yeah
sure.
I There's nothing like he does. I don't think that other supports can't do like better.
Yeah. It's the thing about Kumba is you have to time his stuff really well
Yeah.
now for him to be effective anywhere.
I do like this. I like this Merlin pick. Merlin's really good against basically this entire team. He's really good at getting away from Kali, and he's also really good at getting away from Jing Chen
hmm
with his teleport. We are here waiting 3 minutes because that is how the spectator works. I
And yeah, oh sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I was just saying, yes, this is the same Kumba that we played against, or should be.
Yeah, we played against both of these teams. They both
hmm
improved significantly. Guaranteed better gameplay than we saw last week out of Pirates.
Oh man, I sure hope so.
All right, we're gonna get set up here.
Move my mic a
Spectator.
little bit, so it's a little bit out
Blue
of the way.
The blue team will be that is neglected. They're neglected esports, right?
Yeah,
They've got an esports there, and the red team is the Snowflakes.
that's it.
What have I done? Okay.
I like how I'm watching two different screens. Like I'm watching the stream and I'm watching your stream.
Alrighty. We're gonna. I've done this so many times. You figure out how to get the keys right. This is
Oh, dude, I've messed with this before. It's still wonky for me too.
There we go. All right, we're set up. Any interesting? That's interesting. Leather cowl on the Uller.
Leather Cal is a different start.
It's different than what I think we usually see, but
hmm
I'm interested because Well, no, he sold it. He's got tier 1 Transcendence.
I did see Trevor try to start it the other day when we were doing casuals when he was
Okay.
trying new things.
Yeah.
I mean, he did all right in that game, but
Are we
he,
paused? Oh, we're paused. Okay, it was just like a second
yeah, I
pause.
guess we're paused.
Um, oh, 3, 2, 1. We're unpausing, and then alrighty. I think we are
But
right here.
yep. But the typical starter item, I'm pretty sure this season, especially for the esports side, is Gilded Arrow.
Yeah, Gilded Arrow. Of the games I commented earlier, it was both ADCs built the exact same build every single time. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking forward to seeing some real like diversity out of this Uller build. Other than
Uh,
that,
Transcendence, I'm not too surprised on Uller. It looks like he's going for, the typical power,
yeah,
one shot him early kind of thing.
I think this is a standard start we're seeing out of both teams. The Wukong over here deviates a little bit from the standard like ranked,
I
but
like
this is
the
normal. This okay, yeah, ranked start versus slightly different ranked start. Very cool.
the support starts is a little bit different for me because I've been sticking with the traditional, oh, what's it called?
Oh,
Give
very
the
interesting.
other people protections because they both have benevolence now, which is meta.
Yeah, benevolence lets you farm. In my opinion, benevolence lets you farm a lot better
Hmm.
than that. And now that they've added 8 gold per gold per 5 seconds onto compassion, it's really hard to compete with that late game.
Yeah.
Anything interesting? Looks like Giannis has poked out the Merlin a little bit, and Kali. So okay, so yeah, Kali didn't have to do blue, so she got here slightly first.
I like how we get to see the two different starts on for the jungles now, because since they're
They were terribly
one's a
unpredictable.
basic attack based and the other's Boomba hammer based.
Kumba's been poked out. Slight engagement here. Who's gonna be? Kali? Oh, is Kali moving around the back? Kali's moving around the back.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, that's a big. That's. I don't think he secured the camps,
that's
but he did get a fair bit of damage with Unstable Vortex. Fair bit of damage
yeah,
coming
that's
through on the Kumba.
huge to get a hit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a good fight for Guan. He's kind of out sustains this. Both of these guys under
Mhm.
half health. A good Yondu assault could really do it. And being a Kali this early and not getting like totally wrecked is really really good to see.
Especially for in solo lane, if that Guan can stay ahead early against that Sun Wukong, he'll definitely come out ahead in later, especially more. Because Sun
Yeah,
Wukong's good with poking out early.
that's true, but Guan Yu is way better once you get to those late game team fights. You're
Hmm.
hitting like the entire team with the
Yeah.
horse. That's no question. Taking a fair amount of damage to minion poke. Is that on her? Has to jump away, but Uller has not gotten that. Oh, that's a
Oh,
impale double knockup.
see, that's
Slow
the
shell
aggressive
comes out. Yeah, that's
plays
whoa.
I
Oh,
wanted
oh,
to
that's
see.
big. That jumps in, lands the stun. First blood goes on the red cap onto the Merlin, but this is what is going on here. Impale keeps him safe. Kumba has to
Good
go into his
zone, good
passive, jumps
zone.
over the Kumba. That kill's gonna get confirmed. And Uller is going to. Uller
Huge.
picks up on a kill on her before he dies, leaving Jin Chen the only person alive on the left side of the map. That
That
is.
was a really good first engagement to watch.
Yeah. That happened. Um, yeah. Wukong still doesn't have ult. But off of that, let's take a look at the. Where's nope? Give me graphs, please. Let one of these things be graphs. Okay. Gold
Okay,
difference
let's see
is
here.
already 1,000 gold in neglected Surrection. After that, I think that duo lane that duo lane fight was really big. Yeah, that pillar was sick.
Dude,
Um,
it was really
on
good.
her landed every single impale, and you could not ask for better. And that kill in mid lane, I think we're kind of glancing over it. We didn't. It happened off camera, but that's Massive for the Giannis. Oh. You good there?
Yeah, sir.
Alrighty.
But
Those are ults for Neglected's duo lane. They should have a lot of kill pressure onto this, especially with Jing Chen doing that much damage to Uller.
Yeah, that's what you want to see for a Jing Chen, is that aggressive lockdown and zoning out like that. And it's letting on her capitalize.
Yeah. Interesting to note, he's got Blink early, so he's going to be able to do a lot of damage, especially this Kumba that has no double knockup lands. He's going to... That Kumba dies here. 100% that Kumba dies.
That's a good ult.
Unless he doesn't. Nope. Hunbat shows up, but he's got no mana. They're going to be able to find the kill on her in exchange for the Kumba. That is a great show up from the solo laners here. Why is the solo laner here?
The solo laner is...
Snowflake solo laner is here. He gets the rotation and the kill, which is massive. But
I guess he's decided that he was 2 behind in solo and he needed to...
Did he teleport Glyph
in?
It's a 200-second cooldown, so no, he did not teleport Glyph in. Actually, I kind of like that play. He lost a fair bit of farm to it, but let's take a look at the net worth column. I don't think... Yeah, no, their gold difference is only 50. I don't think it's going to matter too much.
I think with that play, the Snowflakes actually come out on top of that, because they traded originally a support and a hunter. Like the Neglected lost their hunter and the Snowflakes lost their support.
Yeah.
So they were already a little bit behind with that, but the extra kill from the Snowflakes puts them even more behind.
They're still... Neglected is still up about 1.5k gold. But this Kumakana being, like, not having his ult so just now. One just found a solo kill. Oh, that ult hits too. Uller's gonna jump away. A little bit of miscommunication on the between the Uller and Kumba. Uller backed up, the other guy didn't. A kill just happened over here. Guan got a solo kill onto the what's his name? Onto the Sun Wukong. As Honor picks up a kill onto the Kumba with not a ton of health left. He's low, but Uller should not have kill potential here.
There's an engagement happening in the mid lane.
Oh, you're very correct. And that's a kill for Kali against the... Was that an attempted invade?
It was an attempted invade on red.
Yeah, red Humbats tried to invade, and I don't think it, I didn't quite like it.
No.
If he gets away with that, it's pretty big. Setting this Giannis behind, knowing how... It's kind of spectator bias, because I know what that guy can do on Giannis, would be huge for this team right now. That's why Merlin's good. That right there.
Yep, that was a good point.
Yep, solid reaction time. Guan has about a level lead over this Wukong, but Wukong has this... That's an ult. Guan Yu ult is going to be pulled out. It's going to use it to do it. It's going to get a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's as the red team groups up in the left. Looks like they're not going to go for anything.
It looks like that gank from not Sun Wukong, but Guan Yu put Guan Yu ahead in solo at least a little bit. He's a level difference.
He is. Whoop. Oh, nothing crazy. Okay.
And
the Neglected dual lane has a level each, not anymore, but they did have a level each onto the on this other dual lane. A lot of poke coming out. Stun does not find its target, but the ult does. Gonna take the beads out of Uller. Uller jumps around him, dodges most of the Desert Strike, and Uller picks up the kill onto the On Her. This aggressive Uller pick is doing dividends for the Snowflakes, especially if he can keep this this trajectory. I'm impressed that he's able to do this without a starter item, because he has no attacks right now.
It feels like the Kumba is starting to warm up a bit and zone better for his
Okay. Kumba just saved He's gonna die, but he just saved Uller as long as Uller doesn't kill himself here. Hunbat's ult is gonna find a lot of damage onto that Jing Chen. Jump over and a basic attack is gonna be able to find the kill, but he trades himself for the enemy support. Merlin shows up, hoping to be able to finish the kill with Kali ults to keep herself alive. Uller stun lands onto Giannis, but Uller does not have the mana to keep up the fight.
Guan Yu is aggressing onto.
He is, but they're both
position
full health, so I care
solo.
more what's going about here.
Yep.
Uller is between an obelisk and a hard place against this Kali and this on her. Going to find a death. He should not be this far up when he's that low health. When he should have just like backed out when he was here. Merlin is back in mid lane at low health. The mid laners are differentiating a little bit in their starts. Giannis has a Chronos Pendant, while Merlin has what I can only assume is going to be either a Spear of Deso or a Spear of the Magus. Spear of the Magus just got some buffs.
Spear of the Magus did get lifesteal buff, and my guess at this point with his build would be a Spear of Deso, but I wouldn't be surprised to see that Spear of Magus either.
Neglected Esports starting from Greater Scorpion shouldn't. Yep, it's not contested even though Hunbats did just look at them. No ults dropped. But this Kumba is kind of walking around looking for a target. But Kali manages to pull down the Merlin without gets half health for it. Giannis a little bit out of position, not near a wall. Dude, I keep meaning to call the Scorpion the Lobster because that's really funny. It's just not in my brain, you know. Uller has a lot of pressure here on this on her, which is really cool to see with all of the this build. He's got no starter item. It's not Gilded Arrow for the 20th game in a row.
The no starter. We'll see how that pans out actually for later.
What's the gold difference between these two? On her is actually up 400 gold, which I think that's the result of this Gilded Arrow. Yeah, Wukong forced to ult by the Guan Yu. That's a lot of damage. Guan Yu does not have an ult for another couple seconds, but he might have. Nope, he does not. This is his own tower. I was turned around. Okay.
The Sun Wukong.
A massive gank from the Kali puts that. And Wukong is able to eagle form out, and I moved away for 10 seconds. On her goes down to this Hunbats as Kali and Jing Chen are aggressing in the tower but to try to look for the kill. Kumba shows up just to get immediately stunned out. Hits a mez on the two people and backs into the tower. There's still something going on in solo, and I just took a drink of water. Simgong out of mana, so there's no real kill potential here. But with
before, when I saw him ult, he was actually using it more aggressively rather than healing it.
Yeah, I was turned around. I thought he was getting pushed in the tower.
Typically, when you're in solo lane, you mostly want to use that Sun Wukong ult to heal. Yes. You don't want to use it very aggressively.
Especially when you're getting poked out by something like that Guan Yu. So the supports are equal level, although it really just speaks to the how well Kumbhakarna is farming right now, because he's 0-4-2, the same level as a 2-2-5 Jing Chen. That's just really solid farm out of him.
I have seen some improvement from that Kumba. He's been getting some good sleeps, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's hit some really good messes. Kali low on mana. Kind of gonna be around this wall.
Sun Wukong.
So let's take a look at the gold difference. Neglected has a... For this, 2K's a decent lead. Kali does not see this Hunbats. Hunbats lands ult, but Kali's able to pull off of hers. She jumps away, gets her health back, and the blink is gonna save her life. As Captain Hindsight is chased in the back of his tower by the rest of Neglected Esports. They're able to pick up the kill onto him. As Kumba ults Giannis, and Guan is able to find the kill on Kali in the back. Engagement going on in the duo lane. Impale in the wall. On her
That
basics
was
are good, and the jump confirms the kill. That is
picture perfect.
That is what you like to see. The fight's still going on in mid. Did Guan miss Sunder, or did I have a heart attack? Guan missed Sunder. Okay, happens.
Unfortunate.
Listen, I missed a Sunder yesterday. It happens to the best of us, you know. Yeah, these on her plays are really good.
No, this Honor has been playing very well during this game.
I think, yeah, we're gonna see the standard hunter build out of him. That's gonna be an executioner, which is gonna be followed by like a wind demon, probably a deathbringer. I think is what I've been seeing all day. And this, but this this Uller is building. This Uller's building.
He wants to do that damage right away, one shot build.
That is a Hydra's Lament, which is that's gonna hurt, man.
If he plays it right, the problem is, with high power Uller build is you have to hit your abilities. It's all skill shot. Can't mess
Chasing
anything
into
up.
the tower, she's gonna try to Tiger form out, but he's gonna be forced into the ult.
See.
Kill pressure happening in duo lane. On her has to fire ult. As Uller pushes in the tower to try to get the kill, isn't able to quite find anything, and has to back up. Solid gank from the Hunbats.
Hunbats has been looking for a lot of ganks in duo.
Hunbats has been getting some good ults. Kali jumps over looking for the Hunbats, knowing he doesn't have ult. Jing Shen's gonna spin, and Kali takes a lot of damage to Merlin, but goes into the ult. Merlin blinks away, but is Kali gonna be able to catch up in time to get her health back? Oh, Kali gets a kill.
Beautiful.
Setting off her passive and is going to get her the kill. Kumba is also going to fall to the Kali. But Uller finds a kill onto... Who did he kill? Jing Chen. Uller kills Jing Chen and is very, very close to this kill onto the on her. Really looking for it. Just misses the bladed arrow. As Giannis hunts for him. A lot of damage coming through on the end of the Uller. Giannis just off the mark with the portal. But Uller's gonna run away. He doesn't seem to see this Kali. Through space and time, misses, but unstable vortex does not.
With that level lead on Giannis, he's definitely a force here.
4-0-4 being level 17 at 16 minutes is absolutely massive. This is really, really solid gameplay out of the Giannis. Also really solid gameplay out of the Kali. I think her engagements have been good. Her CC has been good. Her only she's just gotten hit by a couple Hunbats ults.
I think Kali has been picking her fights very well this game, as you can probably see with her 5-1 score.
Yeah, this is an interesting build out of Uller. I'm starting to see. Hidden Dagger is gonna build into crit.
Oh
so
my.
we're seeing
He's looking for that power. He wants that spike. But I feel like on her's gonna be a lot stronger. Full build at the end of the game.
This is I think I saw this build on the other Frost video. I think he's going for Schrodinger's Uller build. He's either going to hit them for 1,000,000 damage or 0. We will find out. Neglected is posturing around the Gold Fury, but we do see Snowflakes in the same area.
He is going for that wombo combo.
Yeah. This is what really worries me is seeing it's the mid support combo. It's Merlin is 0-4-0 and Kumba is 0-5-2. Not to downplay that. I think Kumba especially has been playing really well. Yeah,
Kumba has definitely improved. I've been watching him and he's been doing a lot better with zoning.
Neglected just pulled off that Pyromancer with not a whole lot of impact.
A lot of the
Juan finds the beads off of Onford, does a lot of damage, is going to die to the spear. Kali stun on the Merlin. Merlin finds Uller. Uller finds himself out of position, has to drop beads. But the Hunbat's ult finds two, but is not Xingqian's already in a CC unit ult, so good zoning off of that Ice Storm allows Neglected to start up and take the Gold Fury.
It was a really good grouping on Neglected. This is a point of the game where they're going to start playing wholly as a team, and Snowflakes is starting to find that out the hard way, being caught out in the left jungle.
This is really, I want to look at wards. Right, so you got to place more wards, just in general. I would have said that no matter what that screens. But PSA, you know.
A lot of these ganks can be prevented with wards.
Let's look.
Or at least a little.
Let's take a look at the gold charts again. Massive XP difference for Neglected, and what's starting to become a mountain of a gold difference.
What do you think? A lot of that. Oh, go ahead.
What do you think Snowflakes need to do to really fix this like hole they found themselves in?
Well, now that the Neglected is starting to group up, they definitely have to stay a lot more grouped together, definitely ward more to spot out potential ganks and things like that. Honestly, I think they want to avoid team fights at this point and mostly focus on farm if they want to catch back up.
I think you're right. Being 5 levels down in the mid lane and 3 in the jungle, I think is not a place you really want to be.
Definitely that difference in the mid makes it's everything, especially late.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I think the Giannis is really driving this game, which is just something that Giannis kind of brings to the table with how much cross-map mobility he has.
So, at this point in the game, I think they really need to focus on leveling and farming their carries. The fact that both of their carries are behind is big, especially at this point in the game.
You're right. I think one big thing is Kali has a fairly weak early game relative to a lot of other characters. This Neglected looks for the tower, by the way. He's able to find it. It didn't have any health in the first place. Now, they just got the mid tower. Where do they go from here? Hunbat's finds himself a bit of a position, getting the jump off. But Minoa is going to go for the ult. Xingqian only finds one. Kali takes a fair bit of damage. Giannis ults in, almost one-shotting the Merlin. Merlin is still in the fight. He's going to die to the Wukong, but manages to get Kali in trade.
That was a good zone ult from Humbats.
Yes, it was. A lot of work. This Kumba's dead, and dude, I almost called somebody from Susano. Kong's getting in there. Oh, a lot of damage goes through onto the Giannis, but it's not going to be enough. Wukong comes out of the ult with a lot more health. Very close to a kill onto that Guan Yu. Is going to be able to bull farm out. Massive play out of Neglected, pushing into Snowflakes past their 2-2 tower, almost into their Phoenix, chasing 2 of them.
This aggressive Neglected playstyle is paying off really well for them. It doesn't seem the Snowflakes know how to respond to it very well, except for zoning and trying to leave.
Fire Giant started up by Neglected Esports. Do they have Onger's here? So I think they have the DPS to take it. Ruler clearly knows a thing or two about this and is going to try to run and do something. Hunbat's inbound does not quite have an ult, but his presence is going to be able to get Neglected to push off the Fire Giant.
That was a good zone.
That was a textbook play from the Snowflakes, doing exactly what they need to do to keep themselves in the game.
Uller, even though he is a little behind, his abilities are still do a whole ton, so his presence there means a lot.
He's got Malice. What does Malice do again?
It reduces cooldowns with crits.
Okay, I think that's really good into this setup.
With his ability-based damage, yes, I would say it was a decent choice.
I think it's a decent choice, but I feel like this slot would better be filled by, like, he only has 25% attack speed, which I think he needs Wind Demon for this to be, like, good.
I would agree with that. A little bit of attack speed goes a long way. But I wouldn't be surprised if he went all the way with it and build something like Deathbringer.
He's got 2 slots left.
Yep.
Little bit of a support fight there as Kumba dropped his ult on something. He's probably been getting triggered by that. Both teams kind of looking around the Gold Fury, trying to find something here. This Humbat's is a bit forwards. Looking for another one of the big ults he said all game. Kali pushing up on the left, looking for this Uller.
This standoff around gold is gonna hurt the Snowflakes more than it is gonna put the Neglected behind.
Uller teleports in, and nope, Zone Wukong, Guan Yu teleports in. Wukong's gonna take a lot of damage, gonna be forced into the ult by the Merlin, healing with a lot. As Neglected finishes the Gold Fury, taking a 4v2 fight. They're gonna lose their Kali, but Guan goes down in trade. Uller and Kumba trying to disengage. A very good mez from Kumba comes out as did he just lag past him, or am I like seeing things?
I don't think he
shots.
Lagged.
Okay, that was just a bit weird. Yeah, no, dude, this guy's crazy on Janus. I'm so impressed with the vortexes I'm seeing. This go ahead.
If I remember anything from my last game with him, is how he always was really well timed with his ult. He hit some very decent ults when I played against him.
Uller looks like this is either a Rage or a Deathbringer. I think it's a Deathbringer. Bringing him up to, what will that be, 25% credit? Let's take a look at this chart. This is large.
So apparently Wukong at some point got sprinted in his tiger form, which increased the movement speed in his tiger form.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Pyro startup and then immediately drop when they have a going for the Fire Giant, but Hudbats has an ult. Okay, wouldn't use it like that. Is gonna get himself picked off. You definitely. That's gonna be a basically free Fire Giant and a free kill for N3glected Esports.
Mm-hmm.
What Hunbats did wrong there was he really needed to either go. I think he should have gone around the other side. He would have hit a lot more targets with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a weird Hunbats ult. Like, because he ulted 3 people, but none of them were the ones that were actively doing damage to the Fire Giant, as like the on her and the Odyssey's positioning like on the other side of it was really good.
I think a lot of that was reactionary, half panic.
I think you might be right. N3glected is gonna be able to finish up these towers now that they have Fire Giant. Not a ton that Snowflakes can do about this push. N3glected has a almost 15,000 gold lead at this point in the game, which matters almost the most at this point, because they're starting to like finish starter items. They're starting to finish. Like there's no boot swaps coming out yet. No, yeah, there is.
I like the Janus build and how he's gonna utilize the speed off of his starter. That's gonna synergize very well with his abilities.
I think especially because on Janus you're looking to drop all of your abilities. You kind of function off of that combo.
Yes.
And as long as he's got, does he have 40% cooldown?
He has.
Yes. No, he's got 30%.
He has 30%. 10 from Soul Gem, 20 from Krenos.
He's got enough cooldown to make that starter item useful.
Yes. Merlin's build is a little bit interesting.
Merlin's build. Let's look at Merlin's build.
I think it's a little strange to be building lifesteal without the cloak start.
You know, I think it's a little strange to not have any cooldown.
Yes, that's also big on Merlin. I would almost have rather him go for the Spear of Desolation rather than the other one, Spear of Magus.
Yeah. Honor has completed the like default hunter build. Oh, fight going on over here on the left team. How did I miss this? As
Oh, that
Honor has enough space to finish it off. Left Phoenix goes down. Manoa taking a lot of damage.
Rampage.
But Toad and 80, that's 2 kills for Neglected. Through space and time, cuts through Merlin. Only two left on the side of Snowflakes. Neglected is going to be able to start up this Titan without much to deal with. Kuma goes down as well as the Titan falls and Neglected takes game 1.
that was actually a very interesting game.
That was, I think, I don't know, I think a lot of things. I think the Merlin needed to be a little more impactful.
Merlin's build, I am a little bit confused about, because if he started with the lifesteal starter, I would understand the Typhon's Fang and the Spear of the Magus. It would have been justified, but with that starter he built, it's actually not very good on Merlin because you're spamming your abilities quite often. So you can't build up the timer on it that well.
I think yeah. So for me, I think the MVP of this game has got to go to the Giannis, or
Oh.
maybe the Kali. Call it both. Their mid jungle duo did so much work between the Few Space and Times and the Kali like not dying.
I would argue
much.
both of their carries, their Honor and their Janus, did very well. Them
Oh,
getting
yeah.
ahead let the Neglected run the game
I mean,
for a
everybody on
good
this team
majority of
played
it.
like insane.
Oh yeah, I'm very impressed.
The the dual lane that's the most active dual lane I've seen in a while. Next lobby live now, I'm being told.
All right.
We should.
Oh, really quick before I forget, Twister pointed out in the chat that even though that Janus had 30% CDR, he would have got the full 40 if he built a power pot.
Yeah, you're right. You would have. Are we gonna have to restart Smite? Is that what's going on here?
On Fortnite.
Welcome to the 2021 Smite Spectator client. We're gonna go ahead and give this a quick restart. Should only take a couple seconds. As we get right back into the action. What do you think? What do you think Snowflakes have to do to put up this? Oh wait, no, they were okay. So I'm just an idiot. They were in the match lobby and not like actually picks and bans.
Oh,
so that one's on me.
Still, as far as the Snowflakes go, I think it goes without saying, warding goes a long way. Anticipating a lot of those early ganks, it would be huge for them. Because as you could see, a lot of that first half of the game was very gank heavy with both of the jungles. So I think pay attention to those early ganks and maybe focusing a little bit more on farm.
I think you're right. It's pointed out in chat. I think you're absolutely right. The best solution here is to ban Giannis.
Giannis is a
did
big
I spectate
ban.
the right guy?
You want to get that out there.
Yes, I am queued to spectate this match. Hopefully,
you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Hopefully get this in there. I'm gonna check if I'm still recording real quick. We are good. While we're waiting to get in there.
But no, that was a very good showing, I think, still on both teams.
I'm really impressed with how like both teams have improved. Specifically, Neglected, I think, has improved by far the most.
Yes, Neglected has made a big jump in like their gameplay, and their teamwork together, especially. There was a lot of good times where they grouped up and there was good ganks.
Supposedly they're in the thing. Smite is has a highly functional spectate bot.
Don't worry, we'll see this game one way or another. I'll launch it up if I have to.
It'll work. It'll work. Ban the W key, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Gotta take a hammer to the keyboard. You know the old Hindu man strat.
I think that solo lane, in particular, I think that was pretty even. That was probably the
Hoping this
most
works.
evenly matched lane out of all of them.
Yup. I don't know if this is just funky spectator or like I'm doing something. I think it's just funky spectator because spectator's funky.
It might be they are still doing something in the lobby.
It's
I'd give it a minute or
I
so.
does it match lobby mean in picks and bans?
In match lobby, that's I don't think so. I think it would have changed if they were in picks and bans.
Hopefully this works.
I think we're still okay. Did you
Yeah.
already restart your
Yeah, I restarted like just a couple minutes ago.
Yeah,
Uh,
you
but
should be fine then. I would just give it some time.
yep. Now hopefully we get into this game. Neglected. That game was fun to watch.
It was definitely fun.
I I'm curious to see what where Snowflakes ADC goes next because that Uller was I wouldn't say it was a success.
I have very mixed feelings on the Uller. It's okay to go sh- uh, strong into power early like he did. I wouldn't say that didn't go well for him. It was only later when he like fully committed to it instead of doing a true ADC build where I think it hurt him.
I gotta say the Malice was weird.
Malice is a
That's
little weird.
that's one of those items I'm never like, yeah, let's get Malice.
I think that's
Maybe if I'm playing Circuit.
I think it's more typically a jungle build rather than an ADC build thing. You
I
want to see that more on.
I think Uller is just about the only character you could justify it on.
It is, but I think that going a more traditional attack speed towards the end would have helped him out more.
I think so.
Also, losing out on the early farm due to not getting a starter like Gilded Arrow,
Yeah, I think that was definitely a thing.
that was definitely probably played a big part into it.
Hmm. Right.
Other than that,
He messaged me match starting now, so I'm hoping we get in there.
uh, I'd say give it another minute. If not, we can try restarting.
Yup.
Let's keep an eye on their status.
Yeah. If I see in game, I'm gonna know that something's not working right. What do you think we're gonna see differently in picks and bans?
I am hoping to definitely see a Yanu span, if not out of
Oh,
respect.
oh,
But
we're just in the game.
oh, okay.
So
I'm pretty sure you can still see the bans. There is a key for that.
yeah, I think it's B. Um,
So let's give it a
so
second here.
spectator was being funky. Who's
Let's see these
surprised?
picks.
This is red is neglected. Okay.
Scylla is definitely strong. I'd like to see that in mid.
I got rid of the pick. Sorry.
That's okay. We'll
Patience.
take a look at it more
I
after.
love that as I type in this, it okay.
I
Progress.
see. When you're
We're
typing in
good?
the names, it's
Yeah.
still. Yep, we're good.
All
We're
right, what
good.
do we get? So we got a Giannis ban.
That is an interesting pick, Morgan mid.
I think
I've
that's
been
I think that's what this guy played against us when we banned Giannis.
yes. I've also I think I've been seeing Morgan more lately, or maybe that's just because you've been playing him more, but I've been
No,
seeing
yeah,
Morgan around.
no, you've been seeing more Morgan around is a result of me playing Morgan to Mastery 10. Uh,
I mean,
though I think that character's good.
that's still a strong god,
Yeah.
especially if you have a nice character pool to change into. Let's see if they change anything with their builds here.
Looks like we got a standard
Uh,
start out of both ADCs.
yeah, definitely both gilded. I think that will help the snowflakes a lot more to stay even with farm.
Minions have spawned.
Ardio's got Blink.
That is
Ardio's
interesting.
got Blink, and oh, what is that character called? Cerberus has no potions. I'm not sure. Oh, dude, they're doing the start. They're doing the start.
Oh, they are doing
We
the
did this
start.
one.
You love
This
to
is
see it.
this is a start that I've been liking lately. The mid laner and the jungler both start red, so the jungler gets to go around and do a lot of his back farm. He gets to mid lane late, but if this Scylla can really handle herself, she'll be fine.
I've noticed as long as our mid holds their own for the first bit of it, we typically do a lot better with this start.
Yeah, typically the jungler doesn't get this back end until pretty late. So being able to get this puts him level 2. It puts him level 2 already. He's not even done speed camp.
But getting that tier 2 boots on Serb is pretty interesting. Typically you would only get the tier 1 and then buy potions.
Yeah, not having these potions this early is pretty interesting because he's not gonna be able to. He does have a bit of a state coming out of his jump, but
He
he's
is
gonna
gonna
have
be
way less than
relying
this Ardio.
solely on his jump, which I think is gonna hurt him in that lane. But we'll see.
Stupid Heart Bomb finds his target. Cerberus jumps over on her, has a jump, but the Snowflakes are out looking for blood. This Cupid and they got
while
a
I'm
little
at
bit. They got a little bit of health on them.
I'm gonna
Arthur. Oh yeah, no. Arthur's getting kind of it done to him.
We have some interesting bands if you have a time to take a peek at those really quick.
And if we had time to look at them, we would. But Thanatos goes for the jump. Cerberus doesn't have a stun, by the way, but jumps in anyways. Ardio, her third ability is gonna find a lot of
there
gonna
was
find both.
definitely a
Heart
lot of
Lance.
action happening early here. I think
Oh, Ardio got what's her health? Hold on, where is it?
with how
He's dead,
this
he's dead.
Snowflakes ADC plays very well, I think the more aggressive play they're getting out here is working very well for them
I
to
really like
punish
what
the
they're doing here.
neglected.
That kill out of Snowflakes was good. I'm shocked that Ardio lived. I wish I had the speed to be able to. Also, I would remember how to do that. Click on her because I want to know what the health number is. This is the most solo lane fight I've ever seen.
It is very
This is-
pokey.
Though, yeah, that's
Good
a lot of
damage.
Arthur way out pressures Achilles in general. Stun finds Mark, but
Achilles wants to be saving that stun a little bit for when Arthur is actually trying to use an ability or spin at him.
this is an
That's
especially
a
good position
little
for
bit
Achilles,
oh,
as he doesn't quite find the execute. I think
That's unfortunate.
he died to a minion there. I'm 90% sure of it.
He was. He was
that
fighting
is rough.
in the wave.
No, I
You
don't.
gotta be-
I don't think he missed ult. I don't think he got to fire it. That is
You have
that is a
to-
rough one.
You have to be very careful fighting in the wave and things like that in solo. Minion damage
Thanatos in the
is
air.
huge, especially
Finds a
early.
stun on the both.
That's a good double stun.
Oh, Spear is a lock, but Onher's gonna be able to get out. Oh, unless he's not. Heart bomb kills. Heart bomb kills. By the way, it's also gonna do a lot of damage to the wave because Onher walked into the wave.
I think Snowflakes is gonna have a lot stronger game this time, being ahead early
Who
and
just
getting
died
that
on the
early
Snowflakes
game.
one? Someone just died. Arthur died. Good gank on Neglected does that, but Toden shows up on the Morgan, turning into Achilles, getting a lot of damage off on this Cupid, but Cupid's gonna get the dash away before Achilles is able to find any kills. I can't tell if that was an actual spam left or that was just a Cupid recalling thing. So we're not gonna call it BM until it is.
I don't have sound through your
Oh,
spectate,
wait,
so
what? Oh, well, okay.
because you shared the screen instead of
I
the
did share screen
actual
instead of the stream, huh?
application. Yeah,
Well, okay.
it's all right. It hasn't affected a lot of things.
If they spam left, I'll let you know.
Okay, I've been keeping an eye on most things.
This has been a really good early lane out of the Snowflakes, which I think is something we noticed when we played them last time. They kind of did it to us in the early game, so this is definitely
I think
something you like to see out of them.
Both of these teams playing against them, we've noticed they'd like to play a little on the aggressive side. So the fact that the Snowflakes can come up on top this time, it bodes very well for them.
5 minutes in, we are at a okay. There's not a huge difference for the Snowflakes. 400 gold is basically it's not a thing 5 minutes in. But
Yeah.
if Snowflakes is able to keep this pressure up, especially with how well they've been doing, they should be able to push a lead out of this. Heart bomb lands down to the Onher. He should be. Whoop. Oh, stun just off the mark. Thanatos in the air. Thanatos is going to go a little faster if he wants to get that one. Is going to be able to find the kill, but is going to take 3 tower shots.
Thanatos has been
Is just fine.
very good with his ults this game. I think the Thanatos pick for the Snowflakes, I think, is more comfort because they did not ban out the Noobs.
He is going to die to the Kali, though. That's unlucky. As the Snowflake soul winner picks up another a solo kill onto the Achilles.
I thought
Lots of pressure coming out of this Kali. Kali lands stunned. Cupid's without a dash. Kali goes into her ult. I think it's called Destroyer. But has to back out. Morgan, going into tower, is able to find a kill onto the onto Snowflake's ADC. And able to push. Oh, that Morgan's going to do a lot of damage. Looking for what is going on here.
Scylla,
What did I just watch?
she really, you can't hesitate with a Scylla ult like that.
You gotta
need
just
to
you
fire
gotta just
it.
fire. You gotta hit the button.
Yeah, you cannot hesitate.
Morgan turns into Thanatos, knowing that this Cerberus does not have the mana to escape. Heals enough just to get over the execute range, but it's not going to be enough to save him from the death scythe. More soul lane things going on. Snowflake's soul laner has a 1 level now lead
Hopefully
over
the
Neglected soul laner.
Scylla can capitalize on the Morgan leaving her lane.
I
terms
don't
of
think she
farm.
has. I think she needs to get a little bit more out of the enemy rotation to be able to really
Yes.
capitalize off of this.
A big thing is if you're not responding to their enemy rotating like that, you need to make the most of it while they're gone.
I think you're right, yeah. This more fighting than soul lane as Achilles and Arthur are the same level. This okay, so I see what Scylla did. So this tower is nearly down. Toden has been absolutely nuts these past 2 games. The Giannis play was immaculate. The Morgan play has been I don't think we've seen as
This
much
aggressive
as
Morgan
yeah.
is very interesting.
Morgan's
She's
early game is
almost-
really powerful too.
She has a lot of movement, a lot of assassin potential.
This whoop, that is a 1v2 kill for this Arthur. That is just what he does. I don't think he's got the damage to find Kali, especially because she's got her her ultimate. But Thanatos is there. Can he land the scythe to clean up? He lands the scythe.
Beautiful scythe.
Yup, this Thanatos has done exactly what you drafted Thanatos for. He's played pressure perfectly into them, and
Even
gotten a
though
lot out of
that
it.
Thanatos is more of a comfort pick, I think it's still working out very well for them. He's been playing it very nicely into this team.
It works. Oh, Cerberus jumps in, finds an ult on her. On her, I think. Yeah, no, on her dies here. Cerberus gonna take a couple tower shots, but Morgan is in the area looking for something. Finds a
these
stab
are-
kill on it. Ults the Cupid, gets Cupid beads.
These are
Follows
the
with
games
dash,
that
but takes a
Snowflakes
lot of
need to
damage to this
watch
duo
out.
lane. Morgan is gonna take a lot of damage. Her invisibility is gonna be able to get her out safely. But she wraps around, taking a lot of damage, and Artio doesn't have a lot of health. Scylla ult just off the mark. But Neglected Jungler is looking for more. Lots of damage onto Snowflakes Jungler, who falls, and Kali is she doesn't see the Thanatos. Thanatos walking up behind us. Kali expends her dash. Just now noticing Thanatos is gonna land his two forms of scythe, and Scylla is going to find the cleanup kill onto the Kali. That was a team fight right there.
That was something.
That's all I got. Should be a dual lane tower for the Snowflakes, as they have
The more of these fights that when the Snowflakes get ganked, the more of these fights that the Snowflakes can turn for them, the better off they'll be.
Yeah, I think the thing that you draft the Thanatos for, and the thing that it does, is you really want this early game pressure, and he's really able to bring into this comp. Artio, he just did a
is.
lot. They start-
Thanatos does have a lot of presence.
They started with the Greater Scorpion, but not fully committing to it until just now. As Neglect is in the area. That is, Neglected picked that up. You can see the thing about the spawn over there. Heart Bomb does a lot, but does not stun. As Onher is retreating, finds a good stun on the enemy jungler, and Totem comes in to clean up the kill. Artio in the enemy backline, as Scylla ult is just off the mark on Totem. Snowflakes make a call to back off, having lost their jungler in that fight. Yeah, Snowflakes have really managed to clean up their early game in this. And
Snowflakes, they are coordinating a lot better. They're definitely better grouping. Has been getting them the upper hand in these fights.
Kali chases Scylla back in the tower. Not gonna really amount to much. But Totem has again a 2-level lead on the enemy mid laner. Achilles and Arthur back to fighting. Arthur lands the ult. That might net him a kill on the Achilles. Arthur, out of abilities, is gonna have to back out of the tower, dropping the kill. Oh, however, Neglected makes a rotation onto this Arthur, catching him so far up. Achilles is even gonna blink in to join on the fun, gonna pick off the Snowflakes ahead solely. Big kills starting up the Greater Scorpion.
It shows you, even in solo lane, words mean everything.
Thanatos gets into the air. He has a potential kill on the Achilles. Getting the execute off, doing a lot of damage to this Artio, but he's by himself against 4 people. Gets a couple ults, and kills the Achilles.
Trade that Achilles.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad play.
I wouldn't say that would be
What?
very even.
Oh, Snowflakes duel lane just found a a kill on her, so happens. Lobster, sorry. I know
Sorry,
it's,
Lobster.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're right.
I think this is a huge Snowflakes duel lane has really cleaned up their act since last game. This
Yeah.
on her has not been having a good time.
They've been playing it a lot cleaner. The fact that the Neglected's ADC is behind now, and versus both Neglected's carries being ahead. I think that'll mean the world for the Snowflakes this game.
I agree. I still think this on her will be impactful late game, but being how far behind is he? Let's get net worth. Oh, okay, he's bottom of the net worth chart right now. That's rough. He'll be able to catch up because that's how dual lane works. That's also how Smite catch-up mechanics work. But this is a rough place to be against a Cupid this early. Oh, nope, not gonna start up Pyromancer. But Scylla, they don't seem to see this Kali. Neglected's Kali is in. Is she gonna? No shot. She goes for that speed camp. Be funny.
Apologize for that. Just switch to something more stable.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I stopped talking and nothing happened. I did worry for a second. You're good.
I was just explaining. Oh, well, let's wait till after this team fight.
Yeah, Arthur's far enough away. Thanatos looking for the ult. Gonna be just off the mark. Scylla Crush finds a couple. Would have gotten the kill on Kali if it weren't for that destruction ultimate.
Double kill.
But that is gonna be a double kill for Joy Wolf.
Killing spree.
Those slight hesitations still are still not doing her a favor, but
yeah, the Scylla just needs to shoot the things. Toden finds a kill onto the Cupid as they were looking for another kill onto this on her. Really good on Toden for helping out the on her. Being that behind early, you really need help from the rest of your team.
I'm exhausted.
Pyromancer goes in the direction of Neglected Esports as they have entirely deleted any lead that the Snowflakes had a couple minutes ago.
as far as the lead in terms of mid, it's a little less despairing than last game, but Toden still being ahead like that is gonna hurt the Snowflakes a lot, especially since she's making all these very flexible plays and ganks.
That was really and he shot onto that. Scylla should do enough to.
That was a
kill
wonderful
Thanatos goes up into the air.
from Scylla.
Artio gonna fall down to the Cerberus. Cerberus doing a lot of
These are
damage.
good ults.
I'm a monster lands on the Morgan, pushing her
There
out.
we go. That's what we want to see. Just a quick, know what you already want to hit on them.
Arthur's in here, gets impaled by treads, but it's not gonna. Okay, that pillar was sick.
That was a good zoning pillar.
Well, he straight body blocked. That was good.
Well,
Snowflakes looks towards the Gold Fury here.
Before I was mentioning the how the Snowflakes ADC had a lead over the Neglected's ADC, which is a big improvement versus both of Neglected's carries being ahead last game, but it looks that they're more tied up now.
They're definitely a lot closer than they were last game. You know, so Scylla built Typhon spec. I don't know
Let's see. He seems to be building a similar build than he did last game, and that's something I wouldn't personally build on Scylla.
I just don't think it synergizes all that well with the rest of his build and the rest of his kit. I think probably there you want like some kind of cooldown or some kind of like route to duty.
You definitely want
That-
cooldown on
okay.
Scylla.
Right, so we were BMing the Scylla build and she just did that. So,
Oh, there's no doubt with the power behind it.
yeah.
It's
Tread's
just
taking a lot of damage to Cupid.
she's
But
gonna have to
Thanatos-
be more particular with what she uses.
Thanatos, stunned out. Crowd controlled into the ground by Neglected's, that's their mid 3v3, yeah? Yep, Vex spawn. Arthur is going to die to these three as well. Morgan turning into Achilles just to be able to confirm that kill. Cerberus is in the area. They don't seem to see him. Well, now they see him. Scylla jumps away. Kali goes into the destruction. Finds the kill, but is going to get picked off by the tower, and therefore the Cerberus. As Neglected chooses to disengage. This game has been really close.
Cerberus choosing to go for the more aggressive play rather than defending his mid.
Neglected's going to start at the Fire Giant. Though, oh, knockup hits too.
Little bit of a
like to see that. Ardio's hurt. Running across the fire always scares me a little bit. But they're going to secure the Fire Giant onto 4 people? Yeah, 4 to 5 people. Which gives them the ability to do a lot, even though there's still only they still only have a 1k lead. Snowflakes have really cleaned up their early game, but I think the next big step for them is cleaning up team fights like the one we just saw.
Yes, they are starting to stumble a little bit now that they've reached the mid game.
I think this kind of speaks to that, like Thanatos really starts to fall off when you start to hit this part of the game, and Kali starts to hit different.
Yes, especially with her build right now.
Yeah,
It is
Kali's
very
comfortable
single
scales really
target
well.
based.
And we didn't see her kill any of her targets in the last fight. I don't believe. So-
Not that I'm aware of.
So it's got to be on her, right? It might be changed now, but I'm
Yes.
pretty sure. If I were to take a
It's
guess,
either on her or they're mid. Would be my guess.
Neglect is going to look for this tier 2 tower, but Snowflakes showing up from the right side of the map, going for these kills.
Oh, you're
No, that was intentional.
okay.
I
just
wanted to
making sure.
listen. I had this idea that when team fights start up, I'm just going to clear the screen.
Understandable.
Except for what's F? No, I don't.
Oh.
Thanatos goes into the air. Kali has to pop the destruction to stay alive. Scylla finds a target on the Achilles, does a lot of damage. Totem turns into Thanatos going up in the air, picking off the, I can't tell who that is without this. Cupid, but Captain Hindsight's gonna be able to find the RDO. Snowflake's jungler is gonna try to chase down this Achilles, but it's gonna be a little bit too far up, getting killed by Totem. Totem is doing so much in this fight. The Achilles is gonna get killed. Totem is going to what? Right, so that's what Morgan does.
That is definitely a very high power one shot Morgan
On her in the
build.
back line here. Morgan 2 lands, but the Cerberus. Let's hold on. Give me damage. Where is damage? Why is total damage 10 or 0? Okay. Totem finds a kill on the Scylla, which is just to be expected at this point. As Cerberus finds himself alone in the tier 1 tower. Tier 1 tower going down. They're gonna go for this tier 2. Cupid and Arthur are enough to scare him off for now. But I don't.
Odin playing a very flexible mage, acting like a second jungle is definitely helping the Neglected pick back up on some of these ganks.
A lot of damage coming out of that collar, but she took a couple crits in that. It has to go for their ult. Well, no, Totem on the Thanatos gonna pick up a kill as the Snowflakes Thanatos picks up even more. Neglected finishes up the Gold Fury as AD gets caught out by Totem again. The Morgan 10-0-6 at this point in the game. Thanatos finds himself stunned and under this tower as 2 ults are expended. I don't think. Okay, you didn't need to drop 2 ults down back. That was excessive.
That was a little bit excessive.
Cerberus jumps in by himself to try and save this tier 2 tower. Scylla's not in position to follow up off of him. I think it's an overextension on Cerberus' part that could have cost him his life. Scylla lands crushed on 2 people as Neglected Esports falls back into the left jungle for a reset. Both of their tanks low.
But yeah, a lot of what's hurting them, like you said, is Thanatos falls off mid to late game. So at this point, he needs to be picking his targets a lot more carefully he needs to be probably building a little bit more defense since he's being punished a lot by this high-powered mid.
Nope. There's an answer question in chat and it was answered immediately. I love to see it. Yeah, this XP and gold difference line I think is really Neglected's late game team fights have been their grouping and their synergy off that have been really sick.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna be looking for this tier 2. Nope, okay, Fire Giant comes up in right now. Neglected is positioned to run it perfectly. But the Snowflakes are just kind of all over the place. Let's go back to the
Snowflakes.
this thing. That's what I want to hit. Okay. Neglected starts up the Fire Giant. Snowflakes don't seem to know. This Achilles is doing a phenomenal job of zoning out that Arthur as the rest of his team picks up that Fire Giant with absolutely no contest. They're gonna pick up the Fire Giant too. As this gives them another opportunity to make a power play. Yeah, if you look at the map, Snowflakes does not have any wards in the Fire Giant pit. And which they really need to, because having a Scylla is probably your best chance of stealing that objective away, which is something you need to do at this point in the game.
You definitely need to be paying close attention to objectives at this late in the game. Rewards are crucial.
Yeah, the Honor's 2 levels above the Cupid. When did that happen?
A lot of it had to do with him losing farm out later due to Neglected grouping more.
Neglected's gonna push down that tier 2 tower. As Scylla's crush, yeah, no one steps into that. And Snowflakes are pushed into their Phoenixes. Neglected is spreading out, still with fire on 5 members. Looking for this left Phoenix. This left Phoenix is the best one you can get because it will give you an advantage on fire. Server Assault comes out. Nope, don't need to do that. Okay. Why is this screen bad? Why does it not show 6 whole people? What is the screen? We'll go back to this then. This looks, oh no, there it is. We see everybody. That's what I'm gonna hit for team fights. So Scylla and the Snowflakes Phoenix defense works well enough to get Neglected to back off, reset, and try to figure out what they need to do. What they really need is they really need to hit level 20 on a couple of their characters.
They need to be focusing on farm at this point, trying to avoid being caught out as much with these aggressive team fights.
I think you're right. This so at this point you're kind of where the Thanatos. I think Thanatos needs to start building a little tankier to be able to survive longer, because you're not going to be able to pick off Honor or a Morrigan in one hit.
Yes, that's like I was saying earlier, at this point where his power starts falling off, he needs to pick his targets a lot more carefully, and especially against that Morgan, who can easily one-shot him at this point with no protections.
Yep. Neglected starts at I changed sensitivity on the mouse. Hold on. Neglected starting to get this Primal Fury, which is going to make them stronger against the late game objectives. You don't want this team's going to be even stronger against the Fire Giant, able to secure it a lot easier.
I think we're going to see... I'm hoping to see a little bit of a... maybe a strong defense from the Snowflakes now that they're forced to group up like this.
I think that's got to be their only option. They have to take a 5v5 for this to work.
Yes.
What really needs to happen is there needs to be space made for the Scylla. And I feel like I haven't said Cupid's name in like 20 minutes.
Definitely need to not be caught out like that.
Oh, this is not where you want to be. Cerberus manages to ult forward, but finds himself out of position. Takes half his health. Jump is not going to get him far enough away. As the on-hill goes through, Scylla Scylla crushed. That was crushed.
Killing spree.
Yes.
Hits one as the Snowflakes tanks got individually picked out by diving into 5 members without their carries.
Immortal.
And there, Toden,
Scylla making...
dude, he just disintegrated that guy. Kali taking a lot of damage is able to. Oh, she just got the assist. That's a 5-man wipe for Neglected, and I think that is going to be the end. As Neglected storms into the Titan room.
Titan's under attack.
So right.
That was a unfortunate little bit of positioning towards the end there.
Yeah, when I said you need to take a 5v5 to potentially win that, I didn't mean send your tanks at them one by one.
Yes,
Not what I
definitely.
meant.
You should be at that point staying your phoenixes, and then playing out towards objectives as they come up.
That is, I think it's impossible to say the MVP of that game was anybody but Toden. That was incredible play on that Morgan. All these two are very
Toden,
since they're still low.
with especially
Yeah.
with that, you can see it with that 12-0 score, but played a big part, more so towards the mid game actually, when they rotated over for several ganks, getting key kills.
Yeah, I think this Morgan has been that Morgan pick was nasty. Toden did really well when he played against us a couple weeks ago. I think
Yes.
that was sick.
But the Snowflakes early game was definitely a lot better. I think it wasn't until maybe mid-late game that their teamwork started to break down a little bit.
You know, that might have been the best game I've spectated of this split between any of the teams.
Oh,
Just
okay.
at least the closest.
It was definitely I've watched all our old games.
Yeah.
It was definitely a lot more a lot better to watch these games.
It was really cool to see my absolute favorite thing, because I think I have spectated every game but one, and it was the one that I was a sub for. We've seen these teams improve so much over this over the split, because is this the last game of the split?
It should be. This is week 9
I have the
unless
schedule
league
open. Hold on.
makes another change.
Yeah, this should be the next game of the last game of the split, because we played Salty Spittoon played against the Pirates last week, and that was a game that I watched. It was certainly that.
There was talk about us going around a third time.
Yeah,
but
I
I
heard
don't
about
think
that.
they've made any more official announcements other than that.
Yeah.
So maybe after this game gets submitted, we'll see something about it.
Yeah, no, those.
But yeah,
I don't think there's gonna be another extension, especially because they've been talking about the next split, because I think.
But I'm definitely hoping one of these teams goes up with us, because both of them improving this much like that, they'll
Yeah.
definitely put up a good fight in the next split, I think.
Yeah, I think I mentioned it a couple times on stream. I think it's the top 2 teams move up, and I really hope it's one of these guys and not the Pirates.
Yes, I would definitely rather see
yeah.
one of these teams in the Pirates. In my opinion, I think Neglected had the best showing against us.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of those games was a lot closer,
Yeah,
especially early. They had a very strong early.
yeah, I think if we were to see Neglected against Salty, that'd be a sick game. But
Mhm.
yeah. No, I think our team captain has said something about the Pirates. But
So I hope he did.
yeah, I hope so, because their only wins have been off of what's the word I'm looking for?
Forfeit.
Forfeit. Thank you. Yeah, forfeits. Which is yeah, that just doesn't. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's very.
It's well, here's the
It's
thing.
not.
If their only wins were off of forfeits and they didn't uh lose to the one team they played as badly as they did, I wouldn't care as much. And also,
Mhm.
also they did some stuff in those games that were rather tilting.
Do you know if
Yeah.
they do you know if they played any of the other teams like
Uh,
once at least other than us?
according to
Because
the
I if
schedule,
they
no.
did, yeah, I didn't see any of them coming up. If I'm hoping like those aren't more forfeits because that would just be infuriating.
I'm looking at the recently played right now, and it's 3 won by forfeits and our match.
Hmm. But we've also I don't know how the forfeits are recorded
Hold on,
exactly.
I'm showing the website on stream like I can actually do that. Hold on, let me is it showing up? All right, yeah, we moved over to this website is sick, by the way. This website is so dope. We're gonna have some fun looking at stats, but this is the recently played over here, um, which I think kind of says it all in my opinion. I mean, this this says enough. This is yeah. Let me not yeah. Oh, what did I just click on? All right, nope. We're gonna get out of this, and we're gonna. Where's my OBS? We're gonna go ahead and get back to. Actually, hold on. There's nothing to get back to. If you missed the game, I'll have it. I'll have this up on YouTube in in a couple uh in
Uh
soon. Yeah. If they they might show at the end of the stream. I actually don't know.
I'm pretty sure they show at the end of the stream
Oh, that'd be great
unless
then.
you have it set otherwise or it has anything copyright in it. It should show.
Yeah, I don't think I do. We should be good. I think I fixed the name of my YouTube channel today. It's should be just
The
Nikon 1K now.
yes.
I'm gonna I'll check that for you. Yeah, yeah, just Nikon 1K. If you look up Smite Noob League, I'm the third thing that comes up.
If you wanna
So oh well,
go
no, oh
look at
hold on, not
those
anymore. Well, I'm the fifth thing that comes up now.
if you wanna go look at those past games on those channels, I definitely
Oh, I just
enjoy
nope. I hit
watching
okay.
those. You definitely learn a lot watching yourself with that perspective and the game going on like that in general.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I opened the Smite Champions YouTube channel. First thing comes up is their league launch trailer, which is sick as hell.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
did see that.
yeah,
I took a look at that.
yeah they've got some neat stuff going on. I talked to a bunch of those guys earlier today doing some casting with them, and
Mhm.
they're really chill, and they've got some sick stuff coming up. I
I'm
think there should be a
definitely
video with my casting
excited for
on there
anything
soon.
new.
Yeah, but I think we're
So,
gonna go ahead and call the stream there because I don't think there's anything else to really go over.
now that
Um,
the league is over, I am hoping to still maybe get some what's it called? Some scrims or something in. Maybe we can do one of the weekly leagues or matches, you know? I'm trying to think of the word for it.
Oh, so okay, so yeah, can you link the YouTube channel? I will go ahead and link the YouTube channel. Give me just a moment. Just got a message from the same guy. They oh wait, what is this? Oh well, okay, well that's for some reason the YouTube link didn't change, so that's just my name. But there you
Oh, they
go.
play Pirate Saturday, huh?
Yeah, they play the oh it's my oh yeah, you see my screen. Yeah, so I'm gonna say I'd love to.
I really hope that this game goes through, at
Yeah, I hope
least,
so. I hope so too.
because I know how frustrating it is. Well,
Wait a second,
our
hold on.
team captain
Wait,
knows more than us, but
hold on. I gotta check when on Saturday because my I might have to try and figure out how I can schedule that.
gotcha.
But I don't know. We'll figure out. Might be back on Saturday. Thanks for watching, anybody that tuned in. This was a bit of a surprise stream, but I had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it
Uh,
was definitely a lot of fun watching these games.
yeah, man. Thanks for joining me, and